Hey there, this is Brennan Ward with Chuck Ward Photography. We're here at Blade 2018 in Atlanta, Georgia. We're very excited to be doing this. We're very excited and honored to be shooting this video here. We're going to go over just a couple of things. We're here shooting photography of knives for different publications and such. And so we're going to take a quick look and just kind of show you the basic setup of what we're doing here. You know, we've got this beautiful knife here, and we are the first thing that we figure out is what's going to look good with it. Are we going to set it? Is something contrasting with it, or we're going to hit it with a bright background or a dull background? It just kind of depends on the knife, honestly. And so, you know, a lot of this comes up to be personal taste. It comes up to be just figuring out what looks good with the knife. With this one, we've got a bit of a dark handle, so I'm probably going to do something that's a little bit poppy. I'm going to put it on something that's a little bright. We'll put it in our essentially our kind of rig where we're shooting all of this stuff. There's a lot of things, a lot of little tips and tricks that through the years you kind of learn. The hardest thing is to be able to get the knife completely lit. You don't want any dark shadows. You don't want anything that is making it to where you're not able to see the care and the effort that's been put into by the knife maker. And so, you know, when you're holding a knife, you're able to rotate it around. You're able to look at all of the details, and you kind of forget that when you set that knife into a still life photo, you don't have that ability. And so, what we try to do as photographers is to be able to capture every single piece of the craftsmanship and the work that's gone into this. It's very difficult to essentially be able to capture all of that to where you get the same effect as if you're sitting here holding it in your hand, rotating it in a still photo. So you'll set that down. Essentially, the key is lighting. If you're new to taking photos, if you're trying to get into it, the key is absolutely lighting, making sure your lighting is diffused, making sure your lighting is even, making sure your light is uniform across, and making sure you get every aspect of the knife well lit. I would say if you're just starting out with knife photography, that is absolutely the biggest key. The second biggest key is just to be able to look at the knife and see what do I want to see here? What is it that the maker has put into this knife? What is it that is a crucial element to this knife? And you want to make sure that that's captured. You don't want to make sure that's not covered up by a shadow. You want to make sure it's not on the other side where the lens isn't capturing it. You want to make sure that you're able to completely capture that. And a lot of it comes down to just doing it over and over again and being able to look at it and being able to tell, okay, this shadow is going to be odd. Oh, this glare is going to come in at an odd angle, and it's going to make the knife look like it has some sort of bezel on it that it doesn't. It can be very, very tricky, especially when you get into mirror finishes, you get into shiny chrome, you get into any kind, and especially on pearl as well. All of these things can be very, very deceiving as to what they look like through the camera. And so, all in all, it's a lot of fun. I think if you're interested in it, I would highly suggest. There's plenty of research out there. There's plenty of tutorials and different methods out there, and I would highly suggest doing some research on it and just being able to learn some tips and tricks from other people who have done it a long time. And the best advice I could give would just be enjoy it, and don't be stifled by anything. There is no limit to how creative you can be with these things, and it all comes down to just have fun with it. So anyway, I'm Brennan Ward with Chuck Ward Photography. We hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next year.
Okay, thank you very much.